Let me try this again because the video just didn't hit the For You page yesterday, and if there's one dinner recipe that I want you to try from my account, it's my mom's honey lemon chicken. The seasoning, the sauce, the juiciness, it is so good. This will quickly become part of your regular rotation, and it's really easy to do. All you have to do is start seasoning the chicken. We want every layer to have flavor, that's why we're seasoning the flour and the chicken, and then you just want to lightly coat it in the flour. I have the full ingredients and step-by-step instructions on my website Shek Eats, and the link is in my bio. And the key here is to not cook the chicken all the way through, you just want to get it brown on each side. I use a lot of wine in my cooking, but this is a recipe that has no alcohol. You just need some butter, chicken stock, and a little bit of honey, and then fresh lemon juice. There's no substitute for fresh citrus. You could do this all in the same pan, but I don't like to put a lot of acid in my cast iron. Lots of red pepper flakes are optional but encouraged, and then add thinly sliced lemon slices because they get caramelized and delicious in the oven.
Let's make these healthy crispy chicken tenders with the perfect crust using no oil. Cut your chicken into strips, season with salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, cayenne pepper. Mix it all up and put it to the side. Add your crushed cornflakes and use the same seasoning you just used. Mix that all up, then crack 2 eggs in a bowl and whisk. Line a baking tray, then simply dip the chicken in the egg wash, let it drip, put it in the crumbs, making sure they're all evenly coated. Then bake for 18 minutes at 200 degrees, flipping halfway, and you're ready to eat while they're hot.
If you're tired of eating dry chicken, you'll want to watch this video. I've put up the ingredients on the screen for ease of reference. First, you'll need to squeeze your lemon, then add olive oil, a generous amount of paprika, and some garlic. Lay out your chicken on a baking sheet that's lined with parchment paper or foil, then season with salt and pepper. Now pour your marinade over and brush it, making sure all parts of the chicken are covered. Place in the oven at 180 degrees for 35 minutes.
From now on, I will only eat chicken this way. Not only is it super easy to make, it tastes delicious. To 700 grams of shredded chicken, add 1 teaspoon of mild paprika, 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and a drizzle of oil. Mix well. If you already like our recipe, share this video with your friends. It would mean the world to us, and we'd really appreciate it. From now on, I will use my hands to mix it so that the spices can blend well. Set the chicken aside, and let's start with the next step. In a blender, add 280 grams of green corn, 1 cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of butter, 200 grams of
I'm going to share my mum's secrets on how to make the crispiest and best crumb chicken, so you're just going to have to trust us on this one. Crack 4 eggs into a shallow bowl and whisk together with water and crushed garlic cloves and leave to marinate. Cut the tenderloin off the chicken breast and then using a sharp knife, cut the chicken breast in half crosswise. Place that chicken breast in between 2 pieces of Glad wrap and then use the smooth side of a mallet to pound it out until it's an even size of thickness. For the breadcrumbs, we need some finely chopped parsley and rosemary and add it to a blender with that torn up stale bread. Blend until you have a chunky texture. Whisk together some flour and salt and begin crumbing your chicken by placing it into the flour, then placing it into the egg wash and then generously coating it in those chunky breadcrumbs. Add a generous amount of olive oil to a pan and fry that chicken until it's crispy and golden. Dip it into a dipping sauce of your choice and
Juicy Chicken 101. Here's an update for anyone new to my page. This is the recipe that you need to know. The only one, I'm telling you. Like, if you're gonna take one, it's gotta be this. It'll change your life. So just start by patting your chicken breast dry with paper towel. This is about 1 pound. Season it with garlic powder and paprika and lemon pepper. This has some sea salt in it as well, but if yours doesn't have salt, then add that too. Then make sure you do both sides, season it really good. Heat up a cast iron skillet on medium high, 2 to 3 tablespoons of avocado oil, let it get really hot. Then add your chicken in, let it cook for 5 minutes. Then flip it over once it has a nice crust like that. Pop it in the oven, 400 degrees on the middle rack for about 15 minutes. Then take it out, let it rest, slice it up. You're good to go. Your life will never be the same.
I should fuck her in the Benz.